Let's say that you want to create a scatter plot. To get started, let's load up some data doing data iris, paren, enter, and now we're going to plot the data. So we're going to do iris $sepal dot length, comma, enter, and then another variable. So we'll do iris $sepal dot width, close paren, enter. And so now we can see that we have a scatter plot with iris sepal length on the x-axis and iris sepal width on the y-axis. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hello, today we're going to talk about the AB line function, which is a helpful function to add a reference line to your plots. So first we're going to create a scatter plot. We're just going to do plot 1:5, comma, exp 1:5. So here we have our resulting plot with the values on the x-axis going from 1 to 5, and then the exponential going from 0 up to 150 approximately, with the exponential of each of those individual values. And so now we're going to want to add a reference line for x equals y. So that means it has a y-intercept of 0 with a slope of 1, and we're going to color this line red. So we're going to do AB line paren a equals 0 for our y-intercept is 0, b equals 1 for a slope of 1, and then the color equal to red. So then here we have our plot again, but now it has the red line there as a reference point so that we can get some understanding of the relative perspective of this data. So I hope that the AB line function is a little bit clearer to you and is going to be useful in applications that you might be interested in. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Let's say that you want to use different colors or plot points in your data visualization. So we can look at some examples by just doing x less than dash 1:16. And then if we do the plot of x, where PCH is x, comma, enter, call is x, and then the size is 5, hit enter. We can see here that we have all these different shapes and colors that we could choose from. And there's many, many more, but this is just giving you a flavor of the different types of shapes and colors that you could use in your data visualization. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's say that you want to create a box plot using your data. So let's use some toy data doing data parentheses iris, close parentheses, enter, and then we can create a box plot by doing boxplot, paren, iris, $, and then this time we're going to use sepal length, paren, enter. And so now we have a box plot with the iris dataset sepal length column. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let's say that you want to check if some data is normally distributed. To do that, we first load some data, doing data iris. We can then use a QQ plot to check if our data is normally distributed. So we can do QQ norm, iris, $sepal dot length. So we can see our QQ plot here, and it follows a fairly straight line. But we need to add a reference line to make it absolutely clear. So we can do that by doing QQ line, paren, iris, $sepal dot length, paren. And so now we see the reference line. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. Let's say that you want to create a histogram of your data. So let's load some toy data doing data iris. And then to create the histogram, we would just do hist, paren, and then the data we want to look at. So in this case, it's going to be iris, $sepal dot length, paren, enter. And so now we have a histogram of the sepal length data presented in the plot below. If you like this, please like, comment, and subscribe. Hello, today we'll be talking about how to add text to your plots right on the graphic itself. So let's set up some linear data where one variable has a linear relationship with another, and then we'll create a plot and then add the text to that plot. X less than dash, sequence 1 to 5 by equals 0.5 by 2.5. Let's do 2.5. Enter. We'll then set the seed as we randomly pull some data This is just an arbitrary value for our purposes. Y less than dash. So we're first going to do 5 times x plus 3 times our norm n equals length x. And then we can create a plot of this data. So here we have some linear data between two variables x and y. Now I just want to add a title to that using text 2, 20, quote, paren, linear data with noise. The value 2 indicates the x value position, and the value 20 indicates the y value position, and then the text in quotes is the words that you're going to display on the text. So if you wanted this at the position of x equals 1 and y equals. And so now here I have that text right on the plot. So please like, comment, and subscribe.